Bronin, Jeff Bronin.
No.
Good comedy. Becky towels on deck.
It's okay, no worries. Hold on. Sorry, give me a sec here. I need to get my 3D glasses on to see you guys. Hello. How are y'all doing tonight? My name is Stanley, and hello. How are you? Did I ask that already? Oh, my bad. I'm up here tonight because my doctor says I need to start conquering some irrational fears, and that's his words, not mine. I like to call them logical, but you know, whatever. He told me I got to come up here and kind of deal with my issue with crowds because, you know, I'm pretty nervous right now. I'm not gonna lie. Whew. Give me a sec. Wow, all right. Woosah, woosah. I tried to tell him anyways that just seeing doctors was kind of like overcoming a fear because I don't like doctors much. I actually eat 2 apples a day. Well, actually I don't because I don't eat fruit because my mom always said you are what you eat. So I tend to, you know, I drink a lot of apple juice and eat a lot of apple Jolly Ranchers. I don't really like doctors. That's kind of why I wear glasses because I refuse to get LASIK because most LASIK places are in a strip mall. And I feel like a strip mall is one step above a guy in an alley with a laser pointer and a scaffold. I'm just saying, I don't know. My doctor keeps telling me I need to conquer these irrational fears. The number one right now is snakes. He also kind of has this kind of like weird way of telling me how to do things, like he's kind of philosophical. And his thing right now is YOLO, you only live once, which is truly frightening when you think about it. You only live once? What do you mean? Dude, I hear that. You know, the young kids these days, they hear you only live once and they're getting tramp stamps and having unprotected sex. I hear you only live once, and I'm like, I should probably stop smoking and maybe use this gym membership I've had for the last 3 years. Probably that and watch while I walk across the road so I don't get hit by a bus. But in the spirit of YOLO, I'm going down to Arizona to visit my grandma. And in Arizona, they have 13 different kinds of rattlesnakes. Just rattlesnakes. I didn't. Yeah, I know, right? Whew. Give me a second. I don't like snakes. Whew. Man, and every time you talk to somebody down there, they're like, yeah, there's lots of snakes. And I'm like, no, don't tell me that. And they're like, don't worry, here's some things to remember. Black and yellow kills a fellow, something is your friend. No snakes are my friend, I'm sorry. And then, you know, you read articles like in Yahoo, and they're like telling you about these snakes that come in your dashboard while you're driving your car. No, thank you. No, thank you. Oh, man, I don't like snakes. Another irrational fear that I have are shower curtains. Not in the sense that like you're gonna trip and fall into them and they're gonna wrap you up and you're gonna constrict you and eventually kill you similar to a snake. No, not in that sense, but that does sound horrifying. More in the sense that when they're closed, you can't tell who's behind them. Like when you're visiting your grandma and you know you're going to use the bathroom and they're closed and you're like, I don't hope there's nobody behind there. Because you're taking a pee or whatever, and you know, some guy comes out with a knife. I don't know whether to protect my neck or my junk. Because is life really worth living when you don't have any junk? I really have no idea, to be completely honest, but I really do, because it's been a really long time. My last ex-girlfriend was a stripper. Yeah, it's not as glamorous as it seems. I'm telling you right now, I'm pretty sure she was just in it for the money. Yeah, she told me she was like 40 years old, and she was going to school to be something, I don't know. Anyways, 4 years later, in 2,000 lap dances, and she still didn't get a degree in plumbing. I'm just saying, man, $10 a lap dance, $20,000, 4 years, it was a lot of money. I'm not so good with the ladies. I kind of come off as awkward as hell. I don't really know what to do, you know. Usually conversations start with me being really quiet. Sometimes when I did meet a lady once, she had the same last name as me. I know that's kind of a common problem here. it's gotten so bad that, I've literally thought about switching sides, maybe hitting for the other team, maybe going after the little guys. But then I thought about it, and I remembered that I'm scared of snakes. So with that, thank you all. You've been great. Have a good night.